Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Paul Dotson, the motivator. I just want to say what's up to y'all. It's been a while since I shot a video. I see my son just stepped out there. How you doing, son?
I'm alright.
Yeah, there you go. Young entrepreneur in the making right there. Anyways, I'm just shooting a quick video, just to explain, what I mean, like, because there's a lot of people that's doing what I do, but they ain't able to do it like how I do it. So, as the title says, this is going to be the secret to closing sales. Now, a lot of people, especially your newbies, your beginners, they're really not going to like the answer to this, but the key to it, you know what I'm saying, that, like, a lot of newbies ain't going to like the answer to this, but, you know what I'm saying, just understand that you're not alone. You know what I mean? I'm here. You feel free to hit me up. I'm gonna leave my my Facebook Messenger and the my Facebook Messenger link in the description. In fact, I'm gonna say it for you. m.me/p.dotson315. Feel free to hit me up via Facebook Messenger. But the key to closing sales is there's no secret words, there's no secret society of people that are closing sales and leaving everyone to hang. There's nothing like that. The secret to closing sales is pretty much, you know what I'm saying, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, like, you gotta be able to stay consistent. You have to keep getting leads. Like, if you're only getting like 1 or 2 people like once every 2 to 3 days, then of course you're not gonna make any sales because you're not doing what it takes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be getting at least 20 people per day. You know what I'm saying? And these are actual real people that you need to be getting. Now, if you're not getting at least 20 people per day, every day, you know what I'm saying, then you need to do what it takes to get at least 20 people per day. Now, with that having been said, your next thing that you need to do, you need to be able to message all of those people that you are getting all at one time. You have to, because once you get in the hundreds, you know what I mean, as far as like having people and stuff, you're not going to want to have to message them or email them like individually. That's like hundreds of emails and hundreds of text messages that you're going to have to do on your behalf. So what you want to do, you want to think about automating this option. And the way you automate this option is through email broadcast and text message broadcast. Now, there's different companies that do that already, but what you want to do, you know what I'm saying, like, I have a software that I work with, and hey, this is the best software ever. Like, I've learned so much just from using it. Feel free to message me about this software that I use, which I'm not going to say the name because you're going to have to message me. That's another thing that a lot of newbies tend to mess up. They throw all the information about what they're doing out there, and all people got to do is type in that business in the Google search box, and all the top earners will come up on it as a result. Sorry, my camera's moving like this. I just woke up not too long ago, and I'm just trying, like, you know what I'm saying, sit on this stool, and I'm just, sleepy and stuff. I had a person reply back to my text broadcast, which I've gotten like probably about 4 or 5 people. Well, no, I ain't gonna say about 4 or 5. I probably got about like 7, maybe 8 people that have hit me up over the course of yesterday, because it's about 1 a.m. now, give or take. I have to look at the time, but I know it's the next day. I know it's after midnight, but I probably got like about 7 or 8 people over the course of yesterday, just due to a text message broadcast that I did yesterday morning. But I have 5 of those people who are talking about they're definitely interested in joining me and me being their sponsor. I have 1 talking about joining today. I have a couple talking about joining this Friday, and then 2 of them, they're talking about joining me as soon as they can. Which like, when people say someday ain't a day of the week, so I really consider that as, a tire kicker. But if they join me, then it is what it is. So I just do what it do. Anyways, with that having been said, I want to say that I have a Facebook group, and this exclusive Facebook group, we pretty much share leads. We all send leads to what is known as a link rotator. We send leads to that link rotator, and when we send leads to that link rotator, those leads go to any one of us, any one of us that's in my Facebook group. This Facebook group is a closed group, so you can't look it up on Facebook. You're not going to find it on Facebook. The only way you're going to be able to get access to it is if someone invites you to it, and the only way you can get invited to it is if you join our group. Now, there's two ways you can join our group. The first way is through my BizOp. You could join me, and I'll be your sponsor. Which me personally, I feel that would be the best route to go for you, because you know what I'm saying. If I'm your sponsor, then you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna leave you out hanging like a lot of these sponsors. Like, you got a lot of sponsors that the second you join, they either unfriend you or they just ignore you pretty much and tell you, you know what I mean, learn like I did, you know what I mean? And it's like, that's crazy. You know, I'll never get that, but you know what I mean? And then you have some sponsors that, you know what I mean, the second after you join, they want to charge you for training or charge you for, you know what I mean, all this extra junk that you really don't need to promote. So, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna do none of that. All I do is, as a bonus for joining me in my BizOp, all I do is I promise you that I will bring you, and I will share my abundance of leads. Because these leads, I'm not the only one that's bringing these leads in. I have a whole team of people that are bringing leads in, and we're literally splitting this leads. It's like a stash for everyone who is on our team. You know, in our Facebook group, I mean. Anyways, with that having been said, everyone in our Facebook group, we get, you know what I mean, we're getting leads. We're getting leads on the regular. We're getting leads from the classified ad sites. We're getting leads from from paid traffic, and you know what I mean, we're also getting leads from social media, you know what I mean. And the best part about it is we don't even have to post about our BizOp. You know, we post about getting people into our Facebook group, because you know what I mean, and that's another you know what I mean, way to get your money up so you can join a BizOp. You join us in our Facebook group, and after you join our Facebook group, you jump in other Facebook groups that are like work from home Facebook groups, because a lot of those groups typically consist of, you know what I mean, affiliate marketers and MLMers that are struggling to get, you know what I mean, get sales. So you jump in those groups and let them know, you know, if you're struggling to get leads, you know, leads that actually convert into sales, then you need to join us, you know. And when they message you, you know what I mean, they message you to join you, you add them to the group chat, and this is what is known as bossing up. This is what we call bossing up in our group. There's two different levels of our group. We have well, let me explain the name of our group first. The name of our group is Team Success Lavish Life. That's the name of our Facebook group. That's the name of our team. Anyone who joins me and I'm your sponsor, you will be in that team free of charge. But it's $100 to join our Facebook group. And when you join our Facebook group, I help you create a fan page, and then on that fan page you put the link rotator on there, because that's kind of your way of paying it forward to the group. And I also add you into the link rotator, so you know what I mean, regardless of the matter, you're gonna get leads, because I'm consistently sending leads to that link rotator. So you pay your $100 to get into our actual Facebook group. That is what we consider as bossing up. You do that, and then you get leads. Pretty much that's it. And then that's how you get anywhere from 20 to sometimes maybe even as much as 50 people per day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's hard to do that on your own. You know what I mean? Even if, you know what I mean, it's hard to do that on your own unless you are paying someone to do it for you. Now, with that having been said, that is my definition of running your BizOp on autopilot, fully autopilot. You don't have to post it on social media. You don't have to walk around giving out business cards, even though that's what I do, because, you know, I want to send as many leads to my Facebook group's biz ops as possible, But like everyone in my Facebook group's not with the same biz op that I promote, and I'm not the sponsor of everyone who's in my Facebook group. So just know that it's not about, getting you to join me and me as your sponsor, But if you join my group, then that will help you out, whether you want me as your sponsor or not. That will help you out, because then you can use that to your advantage to build up, build up your team, because you're getting leads. Now, after you build up that huge abundance of leads, you don't want to be stuck having to, text people and email people one at a time, because doing like 150 people, you'll be doing that all week. Once you get over 100 people, and being with Team Success Lavish Life, you mess around, get 100 people like in a couple of days, and just like I know, or at least the expert marketers know, that when it comes to marketing, people aren't going to just see it and just jump on the bandwagon. People are going to have to see it on average from 7 to 10 times, before they say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and try it. Like my biz, me personally, like what I'm promoting, there's no monthly fees. And the best part about it is when you join me, I'm your sponsor. I'm not going to leave you out to dry. I'm not going to try and sell you any kind of training or anything else in general. I'm just going to put you on and activate your account. After that, I'm going to add you to my Facebook group. I'm going to add you to my link rotator. You're going to get anywhere from 20 to 50 leads per day. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to have to pay for any of that traffic, because I spend anywhere from 3 to as much as 6 to one time I even spent like $700 worth of money on just sending paid traffic to our link rotator for our Facebook group. So just know that, I will be sending you plenty of leads, and the next step after that will be to follow up with those leads. Now, you can follow up with those leads, individually, if that's what you prefer. But me personally, I think that the best route to go is to pretty much, have some type of way to message multiple people at one time. So, you ain't having to be stuck just messaging one person at a time, because you message just one person at a time, that person might reply back right away, and then you're going to have a big old conversation with them, which takes up time from messaging the next person. So you want to do text message broadcast, and you want to do email broadcast. I did an email broadcast night before last and woke up to about three people that messaged me via Facebook. Now, when I woke up yesterday morning to those 3 people, I replied back to them, and after I replied back to them, I decided this would be a good time to do a text message broadcast. So I did the text message broadcast, which I call a text message blast for short. I did that. After I did that, then over the course of yesterday, I received like about 7, maybe 8 people that replied back. So all day I've been like on and off replying back to people. I do an email broadcast maybe 3 to 5 times a week, and I do a text message broadcast maybe once or twice every week, if not once or twice every 2 weeks. You want to be able to message people and email people, like multiple people at a time, huge groups of people. Like I had email broadcast like over 600 people before I went to sleep night before last, and then yesterday morning I text messaged over 600 people. You know what I'm saying? Like via text message broadcast. So that's what you want to do. This video is getting long, but the key to the secret to closing sales is not being part of no secret society. Is not any scripts. Some people might tell you that you can close sales with certain scripts. It's not any of that. The key to closing sales is to keep replying back to people. Keep sending them. when you get your leads, you want to keep sending them back to you personally. And when they come back to you personally, that's when you close the sale. Now, the way you close that sale is through trust. You got to let them know that you're not a newbie. You got to stand up as a leader. You know what I mean? You got to tell them that when they join you, you promise that you will do this for them and you will do that for them. Some say that, you know what I mean, you should dig into their lifestyle, see what their big why is and all that. Psh, man, to heck with all that. The key to making sales, listen closely, the key to making sales is to promise those who message you that they will get leads and you will help them to close them leads. And that's about it. So with that having been said, thanks for paying attention to another video. This is Paul Dotson, the Motivator, CEO of 315 Marketing Coaching, as well as the CEO and admin of Team Success Lavish Life. So I'm out. God bless. And that's about it. Hashtag Team Success Lavish Life 2019. Look it up on Facebook. We're all over the place, I'm telling you. Anyways, that's about it. God bless. Please forget the background. I refurbish houses and I kind of fell asleep refurbishing this house. Anyways, that's about it. God bless, and I will see y'all on the next video.